So we're standing out here at Kartavya Path, the heart of the nation's capital. Behind me, Rashtrapati Bhavan. But what sort of vehicle do you think the President of India, the Prime Minister of India uses? You've obviously heard of the Beast, the car used by the President of the United States. But in India, well, we just checked out the new BMW 7 Series protection. When I was there checking out the car, so was the Special Protection Group which drives the President and Prime Minister around. This is no ordinary 7 Series. And believe me, the new BMW 7 Series is a tremendous car. But this car is designed to protect the occupant at almost any cost. And what a cost it is. I got a chance to speak to Marty Revel of BMW Asia Pacific, and he tells me a bit more about the car. Let's listen in on the interview and take a look at some of the features of this tremendous vehicle. Hi, I'm here with Marty Revel, Head of Protection Vehicle Sales in the Asia Pacific region for BMW. Marty, just wanted to know, this is bought both by heads of states as well as global CEOs and other dignitaries, right?
Correct, yeah.
And what do you offer them? So when they buy this vehicle, are their drivers trained on how to drive these vehicles?
Absolutely. So basically what we offer is a customized approach. So we do a handover of the vehicle in market, but we also offer them the option twice a year to send their driver or drivers to our remote location to actually have a 2.5-day driver training. We have 2 different levels, level 1 and level 2, and it takes them through everything they need to know how to manage a protection vehicle in an extreme situation.
And Marty, of course, there are different threat assessments for different, a head of state has a certain threat assessment, which maybe a CEO or ambassador might not. So are there different grades of vehicles also available for, or different levels of protection vehicles available for?
We do, we have 2. We have the X5 VR6, which both of them are well positioned to manage levels of terrorism threats and street crime. But the VR6 X5, from a design standpoint and utilization standpoint, fits very well for tactical forces. It's very agile. It also works very well for embassies. But our X5 is more for heads of state. And this is, I'm sorry, not X5, our 7 Series. Our 7 Series protection, the new 7 Series protection, is a VR9 protection level, so quite a bit higher. And it really fits well for presidents, prime ministers, heads of state, private individuals as well as VIPs and so forth.
Marty, what does VR mean, and what can a vehicle like this new 7 Series protection do? I mean, can it withstand a AK-47 type of bullet and a grenade?
So basically there is a governing body that sets certain standards as relates to the vehicle's ability to resist attack, whether it's ballistics or explosives. And exactly what you said, can it withstand an AK-47? And so the VR6 has a thinner skin, so whether it's the metal or it's the transparent areas like the windshield or the windows, less so than, or more so rather, than a VR9, which has a much higher level of protection, much thicker. Just to put it in perspective, the VR6 glass has a 33 millimeters thick. The VR9 glass on the 7 Series is 72 millimeters thick. So you can quickly see that there's a huge difference.
It's double the width.
It's double the width, yeah. It's
okay,
a difference.
So this, and you can say, so you can withstand a grenade attack or an IED or something like that?
Absolutely. Depending on the distance and the amount of force from it. But yes, absolutely. That's the design.
You also mentioned that this, if somebody has a gas attack, this car has its own internal air circulation.
It does. It has an emergency air supply that basically forces out any toxins to allow the occupants enough time to drive out of that area to once again come to an area where they have some fresh air.
And at the same time, it's a powerful motor on this car, right? So it can power out of most situations.
Absolutely. Its fastest in its class has a 0 to 100 of 6.6 seconds.
For a 4.5-ton car?
4.6 ton, absolutely. Absolutely. Has a very powerful V8 engine and has a top end of 210 kilometers.
Okay, and you said you can't specify exactly how much each version will cost. Obviously, different people have it customized different, but cars like this are run at least €500,000.
Well, there's a big and I'm stuttering a bit, but the range is quite wide. It depends if you purchase a vehicle that was manufactured in-house from ground up, as ours is, as a protection vehicle, or if you purchase an aftermarket vehicle where an aftermarket supplier purchased a production vehicle and then broke it down and actually turned it into a protection vehicle. But as far as prices, I wouldn't be able to tell you what our price of our vehicle is, because we keep those things confidential for to protect our customer as well. It's out of a courtesy to our customer. But if you look, if you look on the internet, you'll find a range anywhere from 400 to, well, let's see, 450 to $700,000 for a vehicle in this class.
And as you showed in your video, which we can't obviously see, the body shell is built completely differently, specialized steel. So this is a completely bespoke vehicle.
Absolutely, this is a completely bespoke vehicle, completely designed from ground up as a protective vehicle.
So it might look like a 7 Series, but it's built completely different from a...
Exactly. It looks just like a 7 Series, standard 7 Series, but it's built up just like an armored vehicle.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time, Marty.
You're quite welcome.
So as you heard Marty Revel over there, this is no ordinary car. It's designed to protect the occupant at all costs. And what a cost it is, 12 to 15 crore for this car. That's after the import duties. And it's not just people like the Prime Minister or the President who will buy this car, but some of the top CEOs of the world. No wonder this car is so special. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do leave your comments over here and let us know what sort of automotive videos you'd like to see over here at ThePrint. Thank you again.